Rishabh Pant batting today, and I thought the naughtiest boy in class was made the class monitor. And so suddenly Rishabh Pant is batting, hanging in there. Today, if Rishabh Pant goes into the change room and just drops his clothes, you'll find all those marks all over him. So you can look at Rishabh Pant's innings two ways. One is he hung in there, hung in there, hung in there, hung in there, and got 40. The other is to say, was this Rishabh Pant at all? And is this how he's going to be from now on? Would a free stroking Rishabh Pant have actually been better in those circumstances?
It's a
I
hard
accept
one.
the fact, first of all, that you cannot have the upside of Rishabh Pant's swashbuckling game, but don't want to see the downside of his.
True. And that's the major thing. I think he's been a very free stroking, free spirited player. But this always happens in international cricket when you come across a situation where you get out a couple of times, which the world is not okay with, and then you try and buckle down, which he tried to do today. Eventually, one bad shot led to his dismissal. It wasn't there to be pulled, ended up pulling it, got out. But the application was there. And I thought even in the previous test match in Melbourne, he really did apply in that whole session where he batted through. But it wasn't meant to be. When he came back and just, again, one false shot, things changed. But this is the problem that he must be battling in his mind. You need a lot of freedom, Harsh, to be playing the way he does. When you're new, you see Sam Constas, to the point I would say he's slogging now. He just doesn't back himself to stay in the crease and play Bumrah. So he's wildly stepping out. If it is full, he's getting bat on it. Otherwise, he's just slogging. So you can do that when you're young, but if you play 30, 40 test matches like Rishabh Pant and you do that and you get out, the cricketing world is going to come hard at you. And that's exactly what has happened with Rishabh Pant. What looked like bravado, brilliance, is now looked at as silly, to the point where people are not accepting that style of play. But for me, Rishabh Pant should always be that free-spirited player, because that gets the best out of him, where he puts pressure on the bowler, not the other way around. And he's been good doing that. Because he's gotten out a few times, he shouldn't change his game plan. I back him to do that. In doing that, India has gotten into winning positions and even won test matches. I would like him to do that. If he gets out, he should know he's done it because he wanted to at that point of time, or because the situation warranted it. Not because the world had told him, no, don't just go out there and fight it out and play it in a certain way. That is what I would love for Rishabh Pant to look at himself for.